Hey guys, welcome back to Sabers Forever. I'm John. Today we're going to be going over something a little different. This is a mining colony lightsaber. Now this is a shop on Etsy. They sell their sabers in pieces and you kind of put them together like TCSS, but then people like to have them customized immensely. So this one is no exception and I'm really excited to show it off. So why don't we just jump right in and I'll show you exactly what's going on. Alright, so this is a mining colony lightsaber. I honestly, this is really my first run-in with them, but I do know that it's a shop on Etsy, and you buy basically the emitter and neck, the body or switch section, the handle, and then the pommel. And all the threads are compatible with TCSS parts, which this is a TCSS part, if I am correct. I do believe it is a... actually, I think this is an emitter. So the person, Taryn, who actually commissioned this, he put this together himself. He weathered it, did a beautiful job. I'm really shocked, honestly. I mean, he did such a great job. I would commission him. But I did machine down the neck a while ago, and I added in these brass pins as requested for the install. But the saber was actually sent to me with everything. So he already knew what he wanted and the configuration that he wanted. So I just did my best to fulfill those needs and bring it in at the price that we were both happy with. So the saber, this is the power, this is the auxiliary. It's powered by a Proffi V2.2. And the chassis that was supplied with this wasn't designed to hold the... It has a cutout for a removable battery, which Taryn did not want. So this is actually pressure fit in with these this electrical tape that's wrapped around the 18650 and then hot glued in. And the reasoning for that is mostly because I just hate doing anything permanently. So epoxy with batteries is usually a big no-no in my book. But this is basically set to go. I really put it through its paces. And then the other thing was that the saber wasn't going to fit with the USB port on top. So I did the brave thing and removed it and added in a USB-C cable so that you can actually still connect this to the computer. Taryn sent me all the fonts and everything that he wanted on this. So all the fonts on here are actually grayscale fonts. The saber has a recharge port right here, which the kill key has to be pretty flush to allow for the pommel and grip section to go on with this in. So essentially I can get my fingernail underneath to pull this out. So if you don't have fingernails, you know, usually a pair of tweezers will get it out. But other than that, the saber has, after 15 minutes, it'll go into a semi-deep sleep. I really hate saying that there's a deep sleep function on Proffi because it's not. It doesn't have a deep sleep. Essentially, it stops detection for twist on, so gestures, or it also will turn off the LED. So the LED and gestures are timed out after 15 minutes of the saber doing nothing, so it will appear off. That is just to save battery, like a little bit, but if you want to save the battery, make sure that the kill key is in. So that way you're literally, there's no drain. The drain on the battery is whatever the drain is rated on the actual battery. So, throw your pommel back on. And then now you have access to all of the functions. So power, Now this saber is really loud, and I forgot to mention this has a flat 28mm speaker in it. With obviously this being a blade holder, it has a straight shot for the speaker. So this isn't even up all the way in terms of volume. I had to turn it down because it's so loud and aggressive that it just didn't need to be that loud. So Terran, you can turn this up should you like. But all of these fonts have different LED flashes, and they all act differently when the saber's off versus on. So there's a little bit of variant in that, but this is just a red LED. There's a stock NPXL V3 in here, and then, yeah, I guess that's it. So it's pretty straightforward, but stock NPXL V3, 5mm LED, 2 tactile dome switches, that was me, not you, proffieboard V2.2, a 18650 removable battery, USB Type-C port for data and flashing for the for the Proffi, and then a 2.1mm recharge port and a 28mm speaker. So yeah, I say it's straightforward, but that USB-C port, that really, let's get a closer look at that. That really was something. I had to cut this out. So I went in there with my Dremel and some files and really made it fit. So I was pretty proud of that. Anyway, there you have it. A mining colony saber with the mining colony chassis. It is a pretty simple chassis, and it's designed to do a bunch of different things. So it's not great at what it does, but I did manage to get it to work with what I had available. So, Terran, I hope you're happy with this, and should you have any questions or need anything in the future, let me know. That pretty much does it for this video. So let's wrap this up. Alright guys, that does it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe to see more awesome sabers and content just like this in the future. I'm going to be having some real doozies coming up real soon, so definitely hit the like and subscribe. You're not going to want to miss it. If you are looking for install work like this, please reach out at john@sabersforever.com, and I'd be happy to get back to you about your inquiry so you know exactly what you're getting into. But that being said, that does it for this video, so until the next time, may the Force be with you.